One Saturday night I sat in the London Shoreditch, as peanuts cracked, with my tie askew and my waistcoat undone, and sweating a lot as the house was packed. The bar door swished when the bell was ringing, and pipe smoke curled to the golden dome, and Leo Dryden himself was singing once more the miner's dream of home. Oh, Saturday nights I've seen in plenty, at the Bedford, Collins, South London, Met, and I've laughed and wept since 1920 at brilliant talent I can't forget. But this is the Saturday night tremendous. This is the night with the greatest pang. This is the Saturday night to end us. We say goodbye to the crazy gang. Goodbye, old friends of the great tradition. From the serious 30s of slumps and tears into this age of nuclear fission, you've kept us laughing for 30 years. Bud and Jimmy and Teddy, you've done it. Monsewer, Charles Naughton, and you, James Gold, you've ridden a race, and you've all of you won it. And you've ended fresh as a 2-year-old. Goodbye, old friends. And in skies above you, Harry Tate, George Robey, and Wilkie Bard are with us and watching. Like us, they love you. If there's clapping in heaven, they're clapping hard. Goodbye, old friends. And now, Jack Hylton, I give you the greatest toast of all, the toast of a rhymer, for I'm no Milton, but here's to London and Music Hall.
Good evening. This is the Victoria Palace Theatre, where tonight we are present at an historic occasion in the world of show business, for we are to see the end of an era, the end of the Crazy Gang. The Crazy Gang, which first appeared on stage in November 1931 at the London Palladium. Nervo, Knox, Naughton and Gold, Carroll and Monday, Monsewer, Eddie Gray. In June the next year, 1932, they were joined by Flanagan and Allen. Although the gang varies from time to time, for more than 30 years they have crowned their way into the hearts of the British people. They are unique, and through the years the Crazy Gang has become an institution. It is difficult to believe that after all those years and all those memorable shows, tonight they are to retire. The theatre is packed with distinguished guests to bid them farewell. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's join them and watch the last performance of the Crazy Gang.
Step inside if you want to greet that gang of great renown. Oh, you and Diamond Slater, they run the state big trust. They've got more film and later than any other one you ever spot. So step inside to the front complete for when they start to clown. Most anything can happen from the start. When they're out of the free, it's easy to see why they'll always be in heart. You're young and hard. Stir out greatly to roll away if you're young and hard. Hey, little bravo, have it comes along. Dressed like a marvel. Who said Peter Pan was wrong? I'll find the bar you won't survive for they used to be. Hopes are high and your dreams won't die, why it's plain to see. Life was full of scaries, very, very dark. If you're young, carry on with Pan was blind, you once said at the door, my lady, but if a father let the doorway, you're still in harness. Jumping around and round, bong, bing, bang, boom, jumping in horses. Of course, the Lord and Chamberlain has to pass. They have to shoot and a pension scheme wouldn't do. They have to shoot and they want a room with a view. They know the work that we got, and if they want us to stop, they have to shoot us. They have to shoot us.
Doctor, I've waited years for you lot. Come on! Yeah!
Well done.
How about you, Bill?
Not me. I'm going the other way.
And then it is close in as you ever get. Would you like little bird's custard? And the post egg after the bombardment? And now we come to our customary 5 or 10 minutes. Why? They're going to retire? I should think so. And speaking of retiring, ladies and gentlemen, I promise you never will retire. We never can retire, and I'll tell you why. We have discovered the elixir of life. We have got the fountain of youth. Here it is. Are you feeling any younger?
No, but I think I've done something very sharp.
Very fine, nice. Good Lord, what are you? Well, what do I look like? I'd hate to tell you in front of the customers.
I am the famous painter, Picasso.
No.
Yeah.
One of your works of art?
My first painting?
Wonderful, look at that. 4 candles under a lampshade.
Don't be absurd, that's a bucket.
Well, what is it?
A painting of a very tall cow. Same cow on a frosty morning.
Not bad. And here we pay tribute to our auxiliary forces. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll show you some of the trials and tribulations suffered by those brave blokes who guard your hearths and your homes. Hello? Right. Fire. Bang it in the oven. Hello? Full cologne. Oh, good, I can have another chat with the wife. There. And now, tinder fire. Keep it going. Yeah, the coffee house. Right. And now, right. Charlie, for you.
Oh, I got another one here. How do you like that?
Oh, lovely. A Joe Davis special. A snooker set.
No, you're wrong.
2 spot balls on
Show
me.
me some paraphernalia.
Oh, what are they?
Jane Mansfield hiding in a pile of grapefruit.
And now in these days of terrific speed, I can assure you, anything can happen. And here we pay tribute to our pal Donald, and this one we entitle The Campbells Are Not Coming.
Off the record. Another one for you.
You're catching about a bit tonight, aren't you?
Oh, how do you
Oh,
like that?
lovely. A little nature study. 2 worms flirting on a twig.
No, you're miles out.
What is it?
It's King Farouk sitting on a bar stool.
And here's what we think would happen if a boxing announcer retired and took a public house. My lords, ladies, and the other place. And now you see all these wonderful itchings and etchings from our marvellous painter, Monsewer. We are now going to take you down to the studio in Chelsea, where you will see the genius actually at work.
How much do you charge for a painting?
50 guineas.
50 guineas? That's rather expensive. Wouldn't it be cheaper in the nude?
No, Saint Christ.
And in conclusion, we'll give you a really touching little episode. And I'm quite sure this has happened to many of you, and will happen again. And for this one, we take you to the waiting room of a maternity home.
Don't go away.
Mr. Riddle?
The name is Jimmy. I am worried. My wife's expecting a child.
Well, that's nothing. She's had one before.
Not since I stopped coughing. I went to a fortune teller yesterday. She said there's a woman in your house can have a baby. If it's a boy, the father's going to drop dead.
Oh,
a
dear.
lot of rubbish.
Oh, great, great.
Isn't it? Oh, no, she got a rise. That's nice, isn't it?
Congratulations.
What for?
It's a boy.
A boy! Oh, me next week's wages.
I wish I could be with you in person to take part in this tribute to the most beloved group of entertainers in Great Britain. I've been a fan of the Crazy Gang for many years, and this is their first retirement that I have missed. But this time I feel quite sure their retirement is final because I bought all their old dresses for my wife, Mary. I'll admit the styles aren't much, but the price was right, and I have to think of my retirement, too. Anyway, the finest tribute I can possibly pay the Crazy Gang is that I would have laughed at them even if they were in America competing with me. So good luck to you, Bud, Teddy, Charlie, and both of you Jimmies. And if you decide to retire again, you have my permission to repeat this film.
Finish on that. Mesdames and messieurs, how are you? All right. Now, ce soir, that's foreign for ce soir. Moi, I would like to tell vous and vous that I have great pleasure in presenting to vous something absolutely unforeseen. My marvelous troupe of performing pigeons. I would like to mention, ladies and gentlemen, they can see just as well in the dark as they can without a light. Now, first of all, I would like to introduce you to my assistant. That is the wife's son. Very, very intelligent, very, very intelligent. Speaks beautiful French. Regardez. That's foreign for have a butcher's hook. Un, deux, trois, foom. That's without thinking. And what comes after funk? Funk for now. Excuse me, I want to cough. Oh, thank you.
Now, whilst these pigeons are performing their marvellous feats of leg of the main with their plates of meat, Monsieur Jack Hylton, le chef d'orchestre, and these musicianaries, will play a few exceptions from their famous opera entitled The Hungarian Raspberry. Now here, ladies and gentlemen, here I have about 24 beautiful pigeons, and one flick from my whip, and they stop walking. Just one flick. I think I've got the wrong flicking whip. Right between the lagoons. Somebody know. Encore a petit peu. Not a waffle, just a petit peu. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Oh, I'll carry on a bit then, go on. Somebody know. Encore a petit. Auf Wiedersehen, auf Wiedersehen. That's foreign for Fermi La Porte. Here, let them stretch their legs. Let them have a jolly good flight. That's the jolly idea, isn't it? This is little Chippy, this is little Chippy. Now, I'll tell you what I want you to do tonight. I want you to do one or two jolly good tricks, you understand? First of all, I want you to jump right over my leg, then through the heart. Now, hover the leg first. Hover. Hover. Come on, right over. That was beautiful. Now through the arms, come on. Come on, hover. What a minute, I think it's food. Now, come on a bit higher this time. Right over. Hover. Hover. Here, give me a Bob Martins. Come on up, you come. Come on up. The idea I've got you. Here, take that board away. Don't let him see in case he eats you. That's it. Now, where's the dog? Oh, see it. Yes. Now, you sit down here, see? That's the idea. Now, your next trick, I want you to dive right through this hook. Right, you stand over there in the hair, about 8 feet in the jolly hair. I want stretching them, coming over there. Now, as soon as I give you the eye, right through the centre, don't touch the side, you understand? You've got nothing to worry about. If you fall, I shall jolly well catch you. Now, all you do is take the time. Now, come along. Hover! 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 Where's he gone? I thought he was going to kick me. You know what it is, ladies and gentlemen, don't you? He sees you, good evening. He sees you sitting down, so he thinks you do likewise. I wonder if you'd kindly do me a favour. What are you laughing at? What was it? What did I say? What was it? Did I say something to the knuckle? What was it? Tell me, no, really. Now, would you kindly help me and the dog? Would you all kindly stand up for just a couple of seconds, everybody, please? Come on, now, everybody, be sports. Up they come. Come on, up, everybody, up. Up, everybody, up. Thank you very much. You work better than the dog. I'm not... Get your money back as you go out. Now, come on, I'm over that side. Now, come along. You've got to go over the other side. Oh, he's doing the twist. Come over that side. That's a good boy. Wow. Now, you've got to come over the other side. What's the matter with you? Well, a walk will do you good. See, look. See, you've got nothing to worry about. Look here, see? These French poodles are always the same, you know. Now, when I tell you to go, right the way through, you've got nothing to worry about. Now, come on. Come on. Come here. Oh, he's done it. That was marvelous. Lovely. That's a good boy. Now you can go home now. You're finished. You're finished. doesn't understand. Would somebody kindly shout, hop it? You can't help laughing, can you? And now, ladies and gentlemen, I just got a signal from Manchester that they've let loose about 100 pigeons. And they're all flying on different parts of my atmosphere. So I get the crash helmet on and get ready to catch it. Here's the one coming, here he comes, right down there, good boy. That's the jolly idea, right over that side. Good boy, another one here. Oh, that was beautiful, lovely.
Umbrella, the party? Well, you never know.
One more, thank you. There we are, that was beautiful. Over that side. Another one right on the left. All right, oh, beautiful. Oh, hello. Oh, you're swanking, are you, because you're on television? Yeah, I know. Your toes are cold. What are you? Where's it? Last one on the head. Be careful you don't get a splinter. Up, hold it up.
I'm playing up here at Lake Tahoe at a place called Harrah's Club. It is one of the most beautiful places you have ever seen in your entire life, and somebody asked me to ask you to tell you if I would say to you what they wanted me to tell to you directly. Now, I know that this is your last performance on the English stage, and I can only tell you, boys, that one of the saddest things that I have heard is the fact that you are disbanding and retiring. I used to look forward as much to a visit with the Crazy Gang as I did to the changing of the guard. And I think it's going to be one of the things sadly missed in the English theater. And I can only tell you, after all these years, that the pinnacle of comedy, which you have attained, will take many, many years for any of us to climb that summit. Good luck, and take very good care of your health, fellas. I'll see you when I come to London. God bless.
Got a wonderful way with birds, isn't he? And now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you're aware of it, but the history of this whole country over the last 100 years or so can be written with songs from the music halls. Unfortunately, that's an institution that has now disappeared. However, we'd like to give you our version of music hall. Thank you. because I'm a Londoner that I love London so. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I think
awaiting at the church, when I found he'd left me in the lurch. Look how it did upset me. All at once he sent me round a note, and here's the very note, and this is what he wrote. Can't get away to marry you today. My wife won't love me. I used to be as happy as the diggers on the trees. That's when I was courting and my mind was well at ease. I used to be so loving with my Henry by my side, looking forward to the day when I would be his bride. But now he's thrown me over and I'm full of misery. Someone else has done me out of William Henry. He used to come and court his little Mary Ann. I used to think that he was my young man. But mother caught his eye and they got married on the sly. Now I have to call him father.
I know I could do without love.
young and sporty, all the pantomimes they got for his little boys. Well, that was a boys. But now we're fat and 40, it's a skinny, scraggy lot Jack employs as principal boys. The poultry type, the courtly type who could bash out a song have been replaced by those not placed with lumps of bum. Oh, where principal boys of Bando. They were built for size, a pair of flashing eyes, and a really smashing pair of thighs. Oh, where are the boys who could stride with pride and never seem to worry what they weigh? Boys with more to show than Marilyn Monroe were the boy of the old train. The principal boys of Bando. They were off the cheeks, where the hostess seats, tender lots of tender meat. Where are the boys with the busted tights and lots of other bust over display? Boys with got a chest, the envy of my west, where the boys of the old brigade.
And it is with great sadness too that I hear it's going to be the farewell of the Crazy Gang, and I think all over the world it's going to be a big sorrow. However, I hope that they'll be back with maybe more, some charity show or some other farewell parties. And I thank them as an artist in the entertainment field. I thank them for what they've given me and so many other of us.
First of all, I've had a request to sing a song I did in the last show. So, gentlemen, you may whistle the second chorus to your heart's content. Ladies, you may hum. 'Tis warm tonight, isn't it? Strolling
just rolling in the cool of the evening air. I don't envy the rich with their automobile or a motor car with phony. I'd rather have chances only when I'm strolling, just strolling by the light of the moon way up above. And every night I go out strolling, then I know my luck is rolling when I'm strolling with the one I love. Now let's hear you hum and whistle it. Come on. Strolling, just strolling in the cool of the evening. I remember with that old mobile, all the murder I'd rather when I'm strolling, just strolling by the light of the moon, way up above. And every night I go out strolling, and I know my luck is rolling when I'm strolling with the Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end. It had to happen. I mean, it's about time. I'm not talking about myself, I'm talking about the other old people. Working with him is like making a horror film. Coughing and spluttering. Every 5 minutes you've got to go somewhere. It gets on your nerves, you know. And it is about time. Charlie Naughton did a command performance for King Alfred. And the more you work with them, the more you grow like them, and I'm ignorant enough. Tonight we were talking about great musicians like Mozart, Chopin, Beethoven, and Hutch. And Jimmy Nervo said, oh, I know Beethoven, I've known him for years. Long before he joined the Temperance Seven. Said I saw him yesterday on the 60-ball bus going to Brixton. How ignorant can a man get? The 60-ball bus goes to Shepherd's Bush. And Jimmy Gold, that's the very old decrepit one, the one with rigor mortis. He'll be here shortly, he's not too well. He's a hypochondriac. And a liberal. No. Yeah. If he's got a cough, he takes a pill. If he's got a bad leg, he takes a pill. He's got thousands of pills. We were passing Boots a chemist the other day and I nudged him. I said, Jim, chemist. He said, I don't want anything. I said, no, maybe they do. And working for Jack Hylton has been murder. Is that right, slaves? I said to him last night, Jack, can I have the night off my silver wedding anniversary? He said, if you think I'm standing for that every 25 years, you're mistaken. But seriously, now the time has come when we have to say goodbye. We're too old to work. Oh, excuse me. Do you mind if I talk a bit about Solomon's? The shop won today. They've had just about that. Too old to work. Can't get a license for a betting shop. Or any other shop. We're fitting up. We were in the Aldermaston March, 200 yards, and then we got a lorry. You know, some people don't like looking back over the past. They want to forget about the time they got the tea service at the office or the factory. We've got 30-odd glorious years.
Come on. I always carried this. You never know when you're going to be knighted. It's on the turn. That does annoy me. That's all Jack Hylton does all night. Yeah, here's a song I haven't seen for ages, but I can't sing it without Chesney. Ches, come on. Where are you, Ches? There you are. Underneath the arches, I bring my dreams away. Underneath the arches, on cobblestones I lay. Every night you'll find us tired and worn, happy when the daylight comes creeping, heralding the dawn, speaking when it's raining, and sleeping when it's fine. You'll find that trains rattling by. Pavement is my pillow, no matter where I stand. Underneath the arches, I bring my dreams away. Now, you don't mind if we have a real conductor for this, do you? Jack Hylton. Nobody's been at it yet. Now, what would you like? Hometown, all right, hometown. Hometown. I wander round the world. Upon the yellow shack streets. I'm going back to see those coldy country cousins of mine. Hometown, where they get up in the morning, and they're all so busy yawning. I'm going back to see those lonely country cousins of mine. Why, there's an old schoolhouse door we used to tumble through and fall. There's an old candy store where I could go a dozen lollipops and shop for more. Hometown, where the garden trees are shady, that's where Evie was a lady. I'm going back to see those coldy country cousins of mine. Yeah! children. Give me that. Toodaloo-ma, loo-ma, toodaloo-ma, loo-ma, toodaloo-ma. And the umbrellas, 2 men today. Bring your parasol, it may be small, it may be big. We'll repair the wall with what you call a thingamajig. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter, here comes the rain. Let it pitter-patter, don't mind the rain. He'll mend your umbrella and go on his way, singing tooraloo-ma-loo-ma, tooralay, tooraloo-ma-loo-ma, tooralay, and the umbrella tonight. Now, what do you want, please? Lord on immobile. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Run, if the farmer is fun, fun, fun. He came down, only rabbit fine. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, 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 rabbit, run, rabbit, down in the farmer is fun, fun, fun. He'll get by without his rabbit pie. So run, rabbit, Thank you, and as you've been watching us, we've been talking about you, and usually the last night of a show, in fact the last night of the end of the gang, the audience are a bit duff, they're a bit nostalgic and things like that. But tonight you've been wonderful, and as you've sat there laughing, it's a good thing, because psychologically, when you laugh, you forget all your worries, your troubles, your tobacco shares, everything goes. You keep laughing till you get outside and try and get a taxi. You know, yesterday you laughed at Charlie Chaplin, Harold Lloyd. Today it's Harry Seacombe or Norman Wisdom. And who knows, tomorrow it might be Gateskill and Frank Cousins. Just for life, keep on trying. Just for love, then there's no time for crying. Act the fool when there's a crowd. Watch 'em smile. In a while, they'll be laughing out loud. Let 'em say, funny fellow, come what may, always play. Punchinello, why it's the greatest of all epitaphs. When they say you played it just all out. You know, this could be a most wonderful world if people became more friendly. Let me tell you a story. There was an avalanche of snow and it buried people and covered houses. The Red Cross came on the scene and they dug the people out and they cleared the snow away from the houses, and then just across the valley they saw some smoke coming through the snow. They got the bulldozers out and they cleared away 40 feet of snow from all around this house. Then they burst the front door open and rushed inside. And sitting there was a little Jewish fella. And they said, "Oh, good, we're from the Red Cross." And he said, "I've already given." When they say you played it just alright, just alright, alright, just alright, and the road on the right, at the foot and let the crowd, watch them fly in a white, they're laughing out loud, let them say, talking about, I'm what they always say, I'm the
ladies and gentlemen, without which no crazy show could possibly be complete. The Hiltonian replica up there, in one of their devastating dramas.
Come on, sit down.
This we have always...
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Now, this is all yours, the lot, everything.
What do you mean, all yours, the lot, everything? What are you doing up there, anyway?
Just a minute, we've just bought this place for Charlie Claw.
Happy Birthday, they're going to give you a drama which took place hundreds of years ago. In the glorious sunshine, birds are singing.
Piggy birds.
Cocks are crowing.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Not bad, old cock.
He's done it, look.
Oh. And in the meadows you'll hear the bleating lambs.
The what?
Turkeys are gobbling.
Turkeys.
Spring here. And now we will unfold for you a story of a gallant gladiator who conquered ancient Greece. Spartacus, all the Greeks had a word for him.
Yeah, and I bet they had one for you, too.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present our splendid, super spectacle, Spartacus.
The army gate.
Noble Greeks, today is the day when the noble armies of Greece are gathered in this great city to pay homage to mighty Caesar. Emperor of all Greece.
Caesar! Hey-ho!
What the halo's going on down there?
What are you blowing that for? I ordered crumpets. I'm talking to you, P.O.
Let's talk about the fine African P.O. The practical P.O. don't talk with us. I'm not so mad.
you don't want it. Greek and loyal Greeks, I return in triumph with my favorite lieutenant, Terminus. Terminus! All change, marble arches. Tell them what we did to the Romans, oh mighty emperor. We lost 3-1. What are you talking about? I was meandering through the outskirts of Pompeii, and I found this beautiful slave girl in a Knox bar. In a little village called Polythene. Oh, she's a Polythene bag. How did you two gingers get in here? Oh, you pardon me, we came in on our pass. You mind you don't go out the same way? Something about it attracted me. I don't know what it is. You'll find out.
What is it you want of me?
Don't ask such damn silly questions. You leave her alone. She's tired. She's been chained to my chariot since the early hours of the morning. Every time I pull the chain, she blushes. She what? Blushes. I don't know what to do. Well, sprinkle and leave overnight. Tell me, what is your name, girl?
My lord, I am Ribena.
Oh, Ribena for strength.
My father was a gripper.
He's a bit of a gripper too on the quiet. He's got a father's features. And a mother's fixtures. Now, if I hadn't said features, you wouldn't have got a laugh. No, I wouldn't have said. We've got the same muscles.
You have no right to treat me as a slave until this dawn.
Oh, I don't like this.
Oh.
Can't stand this stuff. A bit like Gone with the Wind.
You have no right to treat me as a slave until this dawn. I was a simple village maiden.
Prove it.
Carrying a Grecian urn.
What's a Grecian urn?
Nothing but
That's it. From today you are the sole property of the almighty ruler of Greece. Caesar! Caesar! I'll see you in the canteen. Lord Almighty Emperor! Certainly. Let's order the Christians to the lions! Order the Christians to the lions! I see. The white tide man. Hail Almighty! Caesar! I am Andrew, the poor slave, who's not seen his wife for 10 years. 10 years? Yes, I guess she has 9 children. And you haven't seen her for 10 years? Yea, Almighty see. Nay. Mark you, I write to her every day. I'll be back in a minute. Aye, aye. Where are you going? I'm going to borrow his pencil. Almighty Caesar, dost thou know? No. No, it cannot be. Go and have a nibble and find out.
Oh, Andrew, please. My Andy.
Oh, you're so Andy, Andy. My Ribena. Ribena? They're both good for you. My sweet. I say, move over a bit, will you? I'm counting the house. Everyone laughed at parties. How I kissed you on the bottom. How I kissed you on the bottom steps of the Acropolis. Since then I've been thrown into a cell, reading the Kinsey Report and growing sad. The Kinsey Report isn't a sad book. 'Tis when you get to my age.
Oh, Andrew, please.
Marlo.
How would you like to have a little son?
I'd love it. We've had some shocking weather lately, haven't we? Have we? No. What's this? Best bit in the show. You shall have mortal combat with the grip. Come on, Knox.
mortal combat with the greatest gladiator in the whole of Greece.
Ah, no.
Send for Puddin' Club Spartacus.
Puddin' Club Spartacus!
Puddin' Club Spartacus! Puddin' Club Spartacus! Nervo Spartacus! Will you still fight to the death for me?
Lead you act. I'm a centurion.
Blimey, you must be older than that. This cur has insulted me. Slay him forthwith.
You're within my command. I can draw my sword.
You better draw your old age pension.
I can draw my sword and cut off his retreat. Eh?
No.
Yes, yes.
Turn this coat repairer. Bathe it in ass's milk. Sprinkle her with sweet scented oriental lotion. And fill her up with antifreeze.
Apple milk, sweet scented lotions. That means the bridal chamber.
Will you stop dribbling?
Thank you, sir.
I'll see you at the life exchange.
Yeah, I'll be there. You can go now. Now, Kerr, prepare to die. I'm going to play the die. No. Now is my chance to prove it on a man.
After seeing your speech before, I got me doubts.
Look out, you're thirsty.
Eureka!
You can smell it from here.
I'll be behind yonder column. I will. I'll hide behind this one. When they arrive, you seize her. I see Caesar from then on. No more Caesarians.
Hang on, mighty Emperor. I have an idea with persons from the audience and rubbed her down with ass's milk. He's got a good job, isn't he, eh?
Doesn't mean a thing to him. He's a eunuch. He has no scruples.
Unhand me, Kerr.
Ye gods, why is it I'm always alone?
Have you tried sunlight soap?
Have you tried doing the gag as we rehearsed it? I'll do it again. Why is it I'm always alone?
Have you tried light for it?
That's it. I desire this wench, but she rejects me. I'll give her a flagon of Lucasy. You all right, Charlie?
Yes, thank you.
A drink.
Aren't you going to have one?
No food, no drink. I'm trying to diet.
You mean you're dying to try it?
Can't you shut your big mouth?
Oh, here, put something in that tin, missus. That's the way to do that, young fellow. This way, Dick, this way. Oh, she's 1 degree under.
I'm overcome.
I'm overjoyed.
You're oversexed.
How big dastard.
Aye? What's going on here? Guard! Guard!
Prepare me.
Millennium, multum in parvo, tempus fugit, Yoshmanel stop. What does that mean? It's all bloody Greek to me.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to call upon Mr. Jack Hylton.
Ladies and gentlemen, now the big moment's arrived. I'm afraid of it. This is a very sad occasion because these boys have just started to make a small profit. How they think they will now be able to provide for their old age and mine is a mystery. But they can always come back. I'm not a man to bear malice. They have worked as a team for a team. I have done nothing that has given me greater pride and pleasure than my association with the Crazy Gang and knowledge that I have played some part in their wonderful story. As you know, the Crazy Gang first began in 1931 under the management of George Black at the London Palladium. Then came the break of the war years, and it is just 15 years since I put them back together again at this theatre. However, I would like to say that there's one person who should be recognized as having brought these wonderful men together in 1931, and that is my good friend Val Parnell, who is sitting out here. Another person to whom I should like to pay tribute cannot unfortunately be with us tonight as he is in hospital. He has directed all the comedy scenes from the very beginning, and both the gang and myself owe a lot to him. His name is Charlie Henry. Here is another one. I think your retiring is an unpardonable offense. And if I had my way, I would have you all drafted and sent on a world's tour. From one of your outraged millions, Charlie Chaplin. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like you to hear now 4 tributes that have come from the States. I assure you these are a surprise to the gang. They haven't heard them, and neither have I.
I'm happy to have this chance to congratulate the royal family of comedy. You know, 30 years ago, Crosby discovered the Crazy Gang while he was making one of his farewell tours. Me, as a native-born Englishman, I am forced to admit the truth. I moved to America because I couldn't take the competition of the Crazy Gang. I'm glad they never invaded America. If they'd sent the Crazy Gang instead of General Cornwallis, today the United States would just be another Lion's Corner house. Of course, we have our own Crazy Gang over here, only we call it Congress. It's hard for me to believe that Jimmy Nervo, Bud Flanagan, Ted Knox, Charlie Naughton, and Jim Gold have been at it for 30 years. Seems more like 60. I thought they started out as jesters for Henry VIII. 30 years. Imagine stealing for that long without a visit from Scotland Yard. They should have been politicians. I'll never understand how Laurence Olivier got knighted, but they didn't. On the other hand, how would it sound? I dubbed these, sir, Crazy Gang. I guess it's better this way. I wish I could be with you tonight. There's nothing I'd like better than spending a night in London with you 5 guys. Well, actually, there is something better, but why go into it now? This is your night. Your careers are a wonderful tribute to great personalities, fine comedy material, and the health plan. Good luck, God bless, and thanks for the memories.
Hello, everybody. This is your friend, the Red Hot Mama, Sophie Tucker. My dear friend, Bud Flanagan, Jimmy Nervo, Teddy Knox, Charlie Naughton, and Jimmy Gold have given so much pleasure and so many laughs to so many millions of people these many years. I am very proud to count these wonderful men among my close friends. It is sad to think of them retiring after 30 years together, and sadder to think that I shall never see the hilarious Crazy Gang again. The gang has become a household word, and as such will long live in the memories of all who have seen them. To us in the show business, their retirement marks the end of an era. Now when I come to England, things will not seem the same without the gang. And when I sing One of These Days, I shall also think of the good old days of the Crazy Gang, and I'll always hope that perhaps one of these days I shall be privileged to see them again. God bless you all.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to tell you the truth. Jack Hylton said that we are one big happy family, just like workers in Ford's factory. It has been a wonderful career, let us put it that way, 32 years nearly when we've been together, all of us, and we've enjoyed every minute of it. And the laughs backstage with poor little Charlie being the butt, it's been something that has stopped the boredom. John Gielgud, a great man, once said, long runs are nightmares. They must be for actors who have to stick to scripts and things, but not for us. We have had our fun backstage, which you haven't seen and you couldn't see because the censor wouldn't pass it. But it's permeated into our work on the stage. And for 30-odd years, we have been really not only performers together, but pals. There's no doubt about it. Whenever we've been, say, back to lose up, we've always gone to Jimmy Gold to borrow a bit. And outside of a 10% interest, he hasn't quivered or quavered. And the boys, all of us, bless them, we love them. And I would also like to say and pay tribute to that man, Val Parnell. It was his brainchild that started the Crazy Gang way back in 1931. You probably have read my book. If you haven't, the girls with the collecting boxes have got a copy. And in it I state about Bell, but I've given the credit to George Black. And I'm sorry that was a misprint of the publishers. The credit should have gone to Val. And thank you all, you've been wonderful, and it's so grand to see all our old pals of all the years, and my new partner, Flanagan and Solomons, sitting there, and it's really a treat. And my dear little Mrs. Bless her, there she is. Thank you. And all I can say is thank you very, very much.
Well, all I can say is simply this, that collectively we may be retiring, but individually we're not really retiring. Jim and I will never retire, I hope. We've got our own little businesses. Bud's got his betting shop with Jack. Jimmy's got a boat that he plies on the Thames. I've got a bookmaking business, Thomas Tenney & Co., Cotton Garden 3111. In case you don't know. And so as far...
He's got a boarding house.
Oh, yeah. So as far as I'm concerned, it is not goodbye, it is simply adieu, Jim. No. Surely. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's the crowbars for cousin we could speak from. It's very hard for the mates to play and find the words don't come, it should come. They should have done me on the sticks for 20 years, so the slide get found. But serious, ladies and gentlemen, there's so many people to thank, so I can't go through everyone. So from the bottom to the top, thank everyone and God bless.